first box has come. I wonder what could be inside. It's massive. It's too big. I gotta open it to get the smaller box. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy big box. Woo! Wow. First you get a little overkill in the box, people. A little overkill. I thought Amazon was bad on big boxes. So what is this? Something cool. Something that was on special. It's a pair of headphones. These are the Shure, the Aonic 50 wireless noise canceling headphones. These are the over the ear type. So this is my first real pair of over the ear headphones. I used to have a pair when I was a kid, the old-fashioned type. They were white, and they had the quarter-inch patch cord on the end of it, and probably awful sound and stuff like that, and tinny, and you know that's all you got when you're in the 80s or the 90s or whenever I had them, probably in the 80s. So as a loyal customer to Shure, when you buy these things directly from Shure, you know, you sign up for their emails and stuff like that. So these are the 535s and the no longer discontinued Bluetooth adapter. So just for giggles and stuff like that, just to have a pair over the ears, noise canceling and stuff like that, I decided to buy them because they were on special for $230 or something like that. So I said, what the heck, I'll buy them. I can use them for work, so I can tone out people. See how well they work. So some of the specifications on the back of the package here. It says long wearing comfort, up to 20 hours of battery life, environment mode, adjustable noise cancellation, and a 2-year limited warranty. That's pretty cool. Wireless freedom on the go. Folds flat for portability. No cords, no wires, just pure listening. That's nice. Environment mode. Interact with your surroundings. That means there's a little switch on it where you can turn on and off the noise cancellation. And in case you want to have a conversation with somebody. Yes, people actually used to converse with each other. It's kind of going by the wayside now. Fingertip control, on, off, volume, call, and answer. And it comes with its own app, of course. With the free Shure Plus Play app. Personalized features with your device. iOS and, yes, Android for you people, so you don't get jealous. Long-term comfort. Included, premium carrying case, detachable 3.5mm audio cable, detachable USB cable for charging, and high resolution audio. Specification, wireless connectivity, Bluetooth 5. Wireless range, 10 meters or 30 feet. Frequency range, 20 hertz to 22 kilohertz. premium headphone amp supports Qualcomm aptX aptX HD and aptX low latency audio AAC SBC LDAC. Very nice. So this is the high-end model, because there is a Aonic 40, which is a little bit cheaper, but you might as well go for the best. So let's open the carton up, see what's inside. And then the inside of these things is a little round manual. But we don't need a manual. Manuals are for people who don't know what they're doing. And then you get a nice cookie tin that you can store somewhere. Nice tight fit too. Okay. So it comes with its own wrapper. And this is the carrying case, so you can carry your headphones around. Similar case for the earbuds. You know, this is what the earbuds, you can store your earbuds in. This is a little zipper pouch. So, and they conveniently put a lock tab on it. That's silly. So you gotta cut that off. What are you gonna do? Chop it off? Yep. Ooh. And then you can unzipper and of course they got their it's in a little strap, and this is how it comes. It comes with a little tag. Does the tag say anything important? Nope. So we can take that off. And this is like your any standard headphones, so it folds flat so you can store it, and you just twist it, and then you got the adjustable headband on both sides so you can adjust it to your head, because everybody's head's different. So they clearly marked right and left, so you put them on the appropriate side, and you just stick it on your head. And they're not even on. I can't even hear the ambient room noise in here. I can barely hear myself. So they got pretty good sound isolation already. So that's pretty cool. So it's got its little buttons on here. And it's got the your on and off for your environmental mode. Your switch here. And then you got your positive, your center button, and your negative. So volume up, volume down, and of course track up and track down. And then you got the main power button and the USB-C charging. And on this side is where you plug in your 3.5mm. If you still have that kind. I know us Apple users, we don't have that 3.5mm no more. Been shunned from that. But you learn to adapt, so that's why I'm 100% Bluetooth now. So that's that. And then the accessories, there's always accessories. We all love accessories. You get the 3.5mm patch cord. I think it's 3 feet long, so that's what it looks like. I'm not going to unfurl it, because I don't need to at this point. And of course, it comes with its own USB-A to USB-C, your typical standard USB-C charging. I like USB-C charging. And then you get the little manual. Tells you all the information you need to know on how to use it and how to program it, because this is capable of supporting up to 2 phones, so that's sort of nice. So in case you know you have that type where you got your own personal phone or another phone, and that you can tie them together, so you don't have to keep unremembering and remembering and all that other good stuff. And then of course you get the little candy bag. Don't eat that. It makes your mouth very dry. So then when you of course it'll tell you to go onto the App Store or your iOS store or Android store and stuff like that, and it'll tell you to download the app. So there's what the app looks like right there. It says play, and when you hit the play, of course it has to boot up and all other good stuff, and then it comes to your settings. So your first screen is to add device and stuff like that. I'm not going to demonstrate it because it's pretty straightforward and stuff like that. And you can add and take away devices. So if you got a couple of these things, whether you got the over the ears or you got the new style wireless ones where they look like a little, I don't know what you would call them, little curly-Q on the end of the wire and stuff like that. And of course you can set up your equalizer and custom playlists, and you can make your own lists and stuff like that. And then you can automatically download or share your music library if you're an Apple Music user, or you got your own plethora of songs. And then you can make your own playlist. You can, pretty much put it in play, hit random, and go to town. And then you got your settings and stuff like that. So, and of course, it's silly to try to let you, the user, figure out what the sound quality is and stuff like that, because that's impossible. Because you'd have to put it up to for me, I would have to put it up to the microphone, and then it would sound weird, but you get the drift and stuff like that. So what's nice about these is that it has an adjustable noise reduction in it, or sound deadening, or whatever you want to call it, trying to eliminate the outside world as much as possible. So you have to play with that setting to until you find your zen, where you can completely zone out and not hear anybody or anything or care when you have these on your head. And then you can just completely zone out. And then when people are trying to talk to you, and believe me, I've seen personally where people would come out and start talking to people, seeing that they got headphones on, and they're just blah, 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 blah. And of course with the noise canceling, and you got your own jive tunes going, you can't hear nothing. So unless you're actively looking for people to be talking to you, you don't know nothing. You're totally gone out of it. You just come and go and stuff like that. It's like, for me, when I have my earbuds on, nobody knows that I have earbuds on, because people are not, of course, when you're a long hair like I am, and you have these things in your ears, and of course, I'll put them in temporarily, and then when you hide it with your hair, nobody knows that you got earbuds on. I mean, unless you actively look for the wire, but nobody's looking for the wire. And of course, if you got a nice fancy shirt where you can hide the cord and stuff like that, and then button it up, nobody knows you got headphones on. Because I personally experienced it myself. People will be, I'm visiting somebody's yard and stuff like that. People are shouting out the windows and shouting out the doors, going, bye, hi, look at me, pay attention to me. And I don't hear them at all unless I see them in the corner of my eye, or I happen to look up, or I turn around and see him standing behind me. And then every once in a while, you'd be just walking along, or you'd be standing there, and then you go, ah! That's just the way headphones users are, and that's something that we have to deal with, which is not normally a big deal because there's a lot of people that don't want to talk to you anyway. So, like I mentioned in an earlier video, like I said, these things are no longer made. So I have two, so two's better than one. But I do need to change the batteries in them because they are getting tired, because they are a consumable item. So I'll be retiring, and not retiring, but getting new battery. But I have to wait for them to come from China because they're the only ones that pretty much sell a 3-wire 402030 battery that I can replace them. So what's nice about these is supposedly it's supposed to have 20 hours of operation. So I can get 2 days without having to charge it every day, because that's what I have to do with these. Even when the batteries are brand new for them, I have to charge them every day. So it's just an extra thing that you have to do on your to-do list when you get home, to make sure you charge up your headphones so you have plenty of entertainment, and enough entertainment where you can ignore most people. So if you're looking for a nice pair of headphones, and these would rate for your higher end Sonys and your higher end Bose with all that active noise canceling and stuff like this. So just another option to have, and it's always nice to have every once in a while a nice pair of headphones. So in case you want to have them on in the house or outside or mowing the lawn and stuff like that, you can completely tune out the outside world and get your stuff done and get your projects done and be happy and content and ignore the people on the outside world. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.